I asked you guys on Instagram what are some of your assumptions and fears about living with your significant other, and today Scott and I are going to go through them and kind of say if they're true, false, debunk them. We've lived with each other for
years. We've been together a little over 3 years.
We've been together almost 4 years.
Got it. I have a, hazy memory, I guess.
I have a headache. You guys have seen the kind of
progression of our living situation.
The progression of our living situation. We went from the Denny house to Bellingham to now we're kind of all on our own.
Aww.
It was roommate situations. We'd always had like our own room that kind of became like our apartment. This is the master bedroom, but it's kind of small for a master bedroom. Like any other master bedroom I've seen is like
her dad.
We have bunk beds.
She has a closet that's about 3 times the size as mine.
I would say this is the one room where I knew I'd get like a run for my money when trying to decorate it. There were so many different combinations I tried to do. There was a point where I almost put the TV like underneath this, which would have literally made no sense. I recently found out about something that I wish I had. I partnered up with IKEA Kåma Sutra to tell you guys about it, so the next time you're in the situation, you won't be put in a pickle because rooms are hard to decorate.
And that's why when Kristen told me, I want to surprise you and decorate each room of the house, I said, sure thing, babe.
They actually sent me a box. I haven't showed him yet. Let me get it real quick. Don't look.
Ooh.
Fancy package. A blanket. Oh my gosh. Slips. Oh, the scented flowers. Ooh, these are cute. You put them in like a little glass bowl and it looks like a cute little thing, but they're like scented, so their smell, the room smells good. Candles. Ooh, this is my favorite color right now. They also sent me a little mysterious gold envelope. This one's for you.
Hey, Scotty. Welcome to the world of bedroom satisfaction. You and Kristen have been together for a long time, and sometimes changing things in the bedroom makes everything more interesting. We know all of our knowledge can be key to reaching bedroom nirvana, so we created a handy illustrated manual called the IKEA Kåma Sutra. Everyone should have a bedroom that satisfies them on both a physical and spiritual level. Tack. That's Swedish for thanks.
Okay, so
chocolate! Did somebody say chocolate?
Anyway, and not only is it like different ways to put your furniture, but it's different ways to store things, and that's a huge thing for us. Like we have these little bins under our bed that kind of help store our hoodies and like my purses. I think these cards are so awesome, and they've definitely inspired me to like rearrange our room. The climber.
I would love to have bunk beds.
You would hate that. The glowing boudoir.
Kind of vampire.
Yeah, very vampy. Perfect for the vampire couple. The beautiful behind. I love this.
I love your beautiful behind.
The widely open.
I love when you're widely open.
Open to new ideas. I think this one actually is our room. Simple, like it seems like it'd be like a very square room like this. Just 2 simple nightstands and a bed. If I've learned anything like living with somebody, especially a significant other, it's how important like bedroom comfort is. Like how much time we spend in here, both like daytime and nighttime. Something I always have, a candle. I have a candle over there.
Something to set the mood.
And then like Scott's lotion in the corner. It's genuinely not what you think. Like Scott is an old man and gets really dry hands. Like before bed, his thing is like he like rolls over and like lays back and is just like rolling lotion on his hands.
I do it like 3 times per night too. Like bed is where I relax, it's where I rest, it's where I rejuvenate, it's where I bring my body back to the way my body needs to be for the day. Fun fact, when I first moved into the Denny house, Kristen came over. It's when we first started hanging out, and she started helping me build my bedroom. We went to IKEA and we got a bunch of furniture, and she was like, I love doing this stuff. I love building things.
It's
and she
so
started
satisfying to me. I don't know what it is. So yeah, if you guys want to check out IKEA Kåma Sutra, I'll link it down below. But without further ado, let's get into your guys' assumption and fears. I feel like a lot of you guys, like reading the ones that I picked, you guys are more scared than you should be. Okay, so first one. This one's more of a fear. It says pooping around them, LOL. I feel like this depends on like the couple. We look at it as like it's a bodily function. Like if you gotta go, you gotta go. Actually, a really good trick that I have put in our bathroom because of him is a pack of matches, and you light a match. The smell of the match like completely cancels out scents.
She want to act like her.
All right, next one. Morning breath. Morning breath was actually something that I was like super self-conscious about when we first got together.
I'd get up earlier than her and brush my teeth and then go back.
Yes, I remember that.
No.
I didn't do that. He would do it. I was like, come on.
And I wish she would do it.
Next one. You end up hating each other after spending so much time together.
Definitely not hating each other.
Yeah, hate's a strong word. And if you do get to that point, it's like you have to consider your relationships, like health at that point.
Whether you're in a relationship or you're with your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad, you spend too much time with them, you start to get irritated at everything they do. So you have to create some space away from each other for yourselves. It's a matter of balance. Yeah, exactly.
Do you ever run out of things to talk about? Being around each other more puts each other more in each other's lives, so there's more to talk about because I know more about your life, you know more about mine. We have really different aesthetics that make us happy, so it'd be hard to decorate. I think something that you guys could do is like sit down together and look at like a mood board, or look at IKEA Kåma Sutra, for example, like kind of agree on a different layout. Maybe try to stay very neutral, because everybody loves neutrals.
Also, we don't really have that problem because I just kind of let her decorate things.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, next one. Not having time to yourself.
I feel like we touched on this one already, and it's really just a matter of creating time for yourself. Like, you don't always have to be in your house together, and when you are, you can just be in different rooms doing different things.
Next one, too many fights. No, I don't think living together really creates more fights unless you're stressed about
not having enough space and time together.
Them stealing the blanket from you.
When we first started dating and sleeping in the same bed, like, she would take the blanket and I'd be like, wow, I'm cold and I can't move the blanket. I don't want to wake her up. You don't
like,
do it
our
nearly
bodies
as much.
literally learned how to sleep next to another body. Have an extra blanket. Like, you know, fold up a little blanket, put in a little bin underneath your bed.
You have to adapt to survive, you know?
Survival of the fittest, man. Next one. It ruins married life.
No, it doesn't.
We also
Our
can't.
marriage is fine.
Surprised you guys were married. This one's kind of hard for us to perfectly speak on because we can't compare it to married life.
Once you move in together, that's like the biggest step you can take in a relationship. Marriage is just a title, it's like a label.
Literally.
Unless you wait to get married to move in together, then it doesn't matter.
What if you break up?
Then the house, you have to burn it down ritually. It's just something that you have to do.
Kind of take that one as it comes, like split everything that you bought. I don't know, that one's hard.
If you have a fear of breaking up, then don't move in together.
That's a really good point. I didn't even think about that.
So,
just do it. Next one. Being awkward.
Seeing each other naked when you get out of the shower.
Ew. The cleaning won't be equally shared.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
We've had arguments about like who did the dishes and who cleaned up Link's dog poop, and then but then we ended up figuring out ways to get past that, and like one person does something, one person does the other thing, and you just make sure that you're each contributing equally.
How do you split the bills? How do you share? How do you not go insane?
We're very lackadaisical about them, to be honest.
What does that mean? Rent, utilities, like those hard bills will split down the middle, and then other stuff like groceries and like dinner, that we just kind of like go back and forth.
If something is upsetting you about the way that things are split up, you just need to talk it out, talk to each other about it.
They would get annoyed with the things that I do.
Yeah, probably. You're annoying.
Our sleeping schedules won't match up because I'm a night owl and he's a morning person.
Bro, you guys don't have to go to bed together every night.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely nice. Like, there's times I'm like, come to bed, I want to go to bed at the same time. But, like, it's not the end of the world.
Your sleep schedules will maybe eventually come together.
Yeah.
It depends
Just,
on
like
your jobs, your whatever.
Well, that was it for your guys' assumption and fears. It's not as hard as you think.
If it doesn't work out, then other things will work out.
Again, thank you so much, IKEA Kåma Sutra, for partnering with me on this video. I hope you guys check it out. It's definitely inspired me to want to rearrange this room.
I could use a little bit more storage space for my clothes, babe.
Literally, this closet's 1/3 my size. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
Bye.